Hello, my name is Kiera Clark, and I'm going to be walking through sponsorships and 5 game and 2 in-game promotions to be implemented at the Myrtle Beach Invitational events. Being that the establishment of the tournament by ESPN was intended to further stimulate economic development in Myrtle Beach, it'll be crucial to cater to the right demographics and audience. And as I've been informed, ESPN is looking for promotions appropriate for kids and families, millennials, as well as people over the age of 55 in order to fill 2,500 seats at each of the 12 games. And since the promotions are only exposed to those present at the event, it will be crucial to make a large impact on as many audience members as possible. As I've said, I am proposing 2 sponsors as well as a total of 7 promotions strategically planned to draw in the targeted audience. Beginning with the sponsorships, we'd like to consider Crown Reef Resort as well as Domino's. Both would be in-kind sponsorships. Now, today's sponsors don't just want to break even on their investments necessarily, but they want to earn back significantly more than they spend. So for that reason, in exchange for giveaway items that they would provide, they would be honored with at least double the cash equivalent of the investments, 2-1 return on investment. And on top of these payments made by ESPN, the sponsors would receive brand exposure to a range of about 2,500 to 30,000 fans, generating business that they otherwise may not have had. And the sponsors would also gain audience insight about their services and products firsthand. And with this type of outreach and brand visibility through these promotions, they would be sponsoring. Each sponsor is provided with an edge over their competition by connecting with locals, especially those of the sports fan demographic. And Crown Reef sits right on the coast of Myrtle Beach, only 20 minutes away from the tournament location, and there are just 3 Domino's Pizza locations within 15 minutes of CCU's campus, one of which is only 3 minutes away by a gas station. And Domino's would be the primary sponsors that would be contributing to more promotions than Crown Reef at 6 total promotions versus 1. However, Crown Reef's role would still be an important one, which I will explain in just a moment. And before getting into promotions, here are some numbers just to keep in mind as you consider each promotion. I've done some research, and here are the statistics and demographics for Horry County covering the Myrtle Beach area, Conway, where the event will be held, Loris, Green Sea, as well as other cities. According to U.S. Census data, Horry County has a population of about 332,651 people, 80,000 of whom live within proximity to CCU's campus. 81,359 people in Horry County make up family households, and that's 65% of Horry County households, which is our largest targeted Horry County demographic. About 35,873 people in Horry County are millennials, or between the ages of 23 and 38. That's about 10.8% of Horry County. And lastly, 38,859 people are 55 years of age or older in Horry County, which is 11.7%. Here's an outline of the 7 promotions we're looking to implement. We have the Family Nights and Theme Night. We have the 5 sponsored Domino's sponsored in-game promotions to be used in all 12 games, which are the Loyal Fan Promotion, Tournament Spirit, Shootout, Fan Food, and Myrtle Beach Invitational Trivia. And I understand that throughout each of the 3 days, 4 games will be implemented and played roughly at 11:30 a.m., 2 o'clock p.m., 5:30 p.m., and 7:30 p.m., which is why these promotions have been strategically formatted to accommodate appropriate and likely audiences, which I will explain as I cover each promotion. The first promotion is called Family Nights, which would only be implemented at the 3 7:30 p.m. games. So families would get 25% off one concession order up to a $15 value, and this would come in the form of a voucher that families would receive upon entrance to prevent double dipping, or in other words, to make sure that no family attempts to obtain the deal more than one time. Additionally, if a family attends all 3 family night games, they get entered into a raffle for a family of 4 2-night Crown Reef getaway, which would be sponsored by Crown Reef, to be used at any time of the year. And this strictly covers the rooming expenses only, so families would be informed that in order to obtain the raffle entrance, they must keep all of their ticket stubs and turn them all in before halftime at the championship game, and the winning family would be announced at halftime. Now, this would be the only prize sponsored by Crown Reef for the purpose of having a family-friendly grand prize, which I believe is a necessity if we want to cater to 65% of Horry County households demographic. And in addition to the advertising, which can come by way of mentioning and reminding families of the raffle deal every so often throughout the games, this benefits Crown Reef in the sense that the winning family would be required to spend money for the necessary additional services and luxuries that Crown Reef has to offer outside of room fees. And should the family enjoy their stay, they may just come back again, or at least recommend the hotel to other potential customers, or word of mouth recommendation. The mentioning of Crown Reef can also attract tourists who may be considering coming back to Myrtle Beach. Fans also may reconsider their hotel choice for the following year's Invitational or other events or vacational purposes. This promotion also benefits the event itself by drawing in families and giving them a reason to keep coming back, at least to the nightly games. And with this promotion, we consider that the fact that 2 of the days for these events are weekdays when kids will be in school and parents will be likely working during the day. To break down the price, since the getaway tickets would strictly cover room costs, the cash value of the giveaway itself is $284. And assuming the average family would spend $1,000 at the resort for food and entertainment, the remaining expenses, since the room costs would be covered, Crown Reef would have a cash net gain of $716. And the cash value of the concession deal is about $2,250, assuming that 150 families attend each night, taking full advantage of the deal, which ESPN would have to budget for. The second game promotion would be Theme Night, also occurring on the same night as the championship game. This promotion would be sponsored by Domino's and allows fans to dress up individually or in groups as the declared theme for that year's championship game, for example, Pirates. The first 10 individuals or groups to sign up upon entry get voted on by the crowd at halftime. The single or group winners get a $100 gift card to Domino's, which would be declared by whomever receives the loudest crowd cheer, or a crowd cheer vote. This promotion engages the audience, which is appropriate for all ages, and since they can partake by dressing up, voting for the winners, or simply enjoying the costumes. And it also gives the winners a reason to go to Domino's, and depending on their experience, it may just turn them into regular customers. Lastly, word of mouth can bring in more business, and the cash value of this giveaway is $100. The first of 5 in-game promotions, again all sponsored by Domino's, would be the Loyal Fan promo, where if any one fan attends every game and turns in all of their ticket stubs, he or she will get a voucher for a free drink with the purchase of any pizza from Domino's. This promotion is appropriate for all ages, and by first requiring the purchase of Domino's pizza menu items, Domino's is gaining business it may not have had without the fan enticement, and it will be likely that the fans will come to support their respective teams, so likeliness of most fans attending all 12 games is low. And with a free drink costing Domino's only about $3 per used voucher, if hypothetically 25% of the 2,500 attendees at the first game went to every game afterward, remembering to hold on to and turn in their ticket stubs at the last game, that would only be $1,875 at Domino's, foregoes in free drinks. However, in the most beneficial scenario, if all of those fans were to buy the most expensive pizza at $18, that's an $11,250 return with a cash net gain for Domino's of $9,375. And even if hypothetically all those fans were to buy the cheapest pizza on the menu, which is a small regular pizza at $6, that's still a $3,750 return coming from customers that may have gone up to other eateries. And the cash net gain would be $1,875. The average net gain of these two scenarios is $5,625. The second in-game promotion would be the Tournament Spirit promo, where the fans post a selfie with their ticket stubs during the first half of the game on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook with the hashtag Myrtle Beach Invitational and I Want Domino's, and one randomly chosen winner at halftime gets a $15 Domino's gift card. And this promotion is more geared towards millennials and younger generations as it's more tech savvy. However, members of the 55 plus demographic can also participate should they have the technology to do so. The picture also poses as free advertisement for the event and Domino's on social media platforms by every fan who partakes, so this could also serve as a great draw for future fans and customers by seeing peers and people that they likely trust enjoying themselves. And being that the promotion is leaned towards a younger audience, particularly kids, friends who see this may even consider using Domino's for their next pizza party or class party, hypothetically. With 12 games being played over the course of 3 days, that's a $180 worth of gift cards that Domino's would be giving away in exchange for advertising and potential future customers. The third in-game promotion would be called the Shootout promo. So at halftime, a pair of randomly chosen kids or young teens compete to shoot as many balls as they can in 1 minute, and if needed, there can be a lower hoop for fair height as opposed to a college basket. The winner would receive a $15 Domino's gift card, and while the activity itself is crafted for younger generations, older generations can partake in the entertainment value of the brief activity while not in line at concessions or moving about the HTC facility. Again, with the 12 games, that's another $180 worth of Domino's that Domino's would be providing for future customers. The fourth in-game promotion, the fan food promo, would provide 10 fans at every halftime a free small cheese pizza from Domino's. The fans would be chosen by event volunteers or Domino's representatives based on presented excitement and enthusiasm as opposed to volume level alone. That way, this promotion can cater to fans in their senior years, in addition to the young fans and anyone in between who may not be able to yell but still appreciate a fun prize. This promotion would serve as a way to not only keep fans of any age feeling excited and engaged, but most importantly, appreciated. And for the fans who miss their shot at free pizza, they may satisfy their craving by running to Domino's after the game. At a price of $6 per pizza for 10 fans for all 12 games, that's a $720 giveaway value by Domino's. The fifth and final in-game promotion to be used during the halftime is the Myrtle Beach Invitational Trivia promo. The three loudest pairs of fans at any age chosen by a host or event mascot, if applicable, would partake in a 9-question trivia game containing questions relevant to basketball, the teams they're rooting for when applicable, and Myrtle Beach. And the pair that would answer the most questions correctly would receive each a $15 Domino's gift card, and if needed, a tiebreaker round would be implemented. The promotion is a fun way to engage fans of all ages and give them a chance to further connect with the event. And with the 12 games giving away two $15 Domino's gift cards, that's $360 worth of gift cards that Domino's would grant potential future customers. Now, to give a summary of the cost for all the parties involved, Crown Reef would give away the cash equivalent of $284, receiving $716 in cash net gains from the winning family's spendings. Domino's would give away $2,890 worth of gift cards, pizzas, and drinks with a cash net gain of $5,735 from all fans using vouchers alone. Considering the breakdown of these prices and the fact that most sponsors would want at least a 2-1 ROI, or return of investment, ESPN would sell the promotion at Crown Reef for at least $852 and Domino's $8,670, which are both triple the price of their initial investments. To keep in mind, these payments to the two sponsors would come on top of the calculated cash net gains and effective exposure and advertising both sponsors would receive. ESPN would also need to allot $2,250 for the family concession deal at the event for a total of $11,772. There's no net gain because the concessions would be gaining from this. For the sake of these promotions and sponsorships alone, the event would need to have a budget of at least $11,772 or an even $12,000 for added leeway. ESPN's gains would not come in the form of money, but audience attendance through these promotions again. And to close, both sponsors play critical roles in these promotions, Crown Reef providing the ultimate family enticement for the entire event, which caters to a popular group dynamic in sporting events, families, and the promotion itself keeps fans coming back to games in the event, and it makes them interested in what Crown Reef has to offer. Similarly, the several promotions Domino's sponsors keeps the fans involved and entertained throughout the games, especially in what would otherwise be dead spots of time. Domino's gains exposure while fans feel valued and cared for, and ESPN has created an event that can prove to be a valuable addition to Horry County, and its value, however, is only as good as and can only be determined by its following through its audience. As long as the promotions and sponsorships are in place and utilized, locals and even tourists can become regular customers at the Myrtle Beach Invitational. Thank you for your consideration.